Well, Dr. Miller here, headed on the drive time home, except I'm not really getting to go home. I get to go to ballroom. I'm going to spend a couple of minutes again talking about something that a lot of people don't think about. What is health? And most people think that health is the absence of symptoms. And we've really got to rethink that, because you can have LP little a and high cholesterol and high insulin and be well on your way to a heart attack, and you won't have any symptoms until you have that heart attack, and hopefully it's not a widowmaker. So your first symptom is death. Chiropractically, people sit there and, my back hurts. I woke up just this morning with my back hurting, and now it's I just want to get my back popped. And when we're talking, then it's like, okay, well, tell me your history, tell me what's going on. I'm 28, 9, 30, whatever the case may be. But, back when I was in high school, I took a hit, and I got knocked out, or I had back pain afterwards and whatever. So they've had an injury that they have covered up with muscle relaxants, marijuana, or aspirin, Advil, Tylenol, whatever the case may be. This is something that has been going on for a long period of time. And this is without me even adding in any of the nutrition and environmental assaults that we have. So, there are things that we should be doing regularly on checking on how healthy we are. We should be getting organic acids tests, because you can start to tell when your mitochondria are having a problem. And this is way long before you actually have symptoms. And one of the things that we say in chiropractic, and it's very true throughout all of health, symptoms are the last thing to show, and they're the first thing to go. And so if you have chronic symptoms, you are really doing yourself a disservice by not getting it taken care of. The most deadly words in healthcare are, maybe it'll go away. So health is not just the absence of pain. Health is the ability to take an insult, an injury, something maybe even as little as a night out on the town. Oh, hey, I went out last night. Let's all be honest. There are very few, they do exist, my wife is one of them, there are very few people who have never gotten drunk, who don't drink regularly, and so they know what a hangover is, because when they got into their 20s and 30s, now all of a sudden they're getting hangovers, and they either slow down or quit drinking. That's why most of your 40 and 50 year olds stop drinking, because now all of a sudden they're getting hangovers and they never got them before. Well, what is that? Why is that? And so people don't realize that, oh, hey, the liver's getting bogged down because it's got so much stuff going on. Or, hey, I just can't recover the way that I used to because I don't methylate well, or my kidneys have slowed down, or my liver has slowed down. Having true health is being able to actually enjoy having that drink once in a while, and you don't pay for it for days. Now, I don't drink regularly anymore by any means. I definitely don't get drunk. And so when I talk about these things, I've traveled this path. So I know it very well. And there isn't anybody, I don't ask anybody to do anything that I have not already done. So when I talk about healing the gut, I have been there. When I talk about diets and the microbiome, I can show you a horrible microbiome, and it was mine. So when I talk to you about not being able to drink, there used to be a day when I couldn't drink a single glass of red wine because the tannins would give me a mind-blowing headache the next day off of one glass. That's how polluted my body was. So now, 5-10 years later, I have repaired myself. Now I'm working on my weight, and I feel better than I did when I was doing Ironman competitions. And when I work out and I do a big workout, I don't hurt like I did when I was doing Ironman competitions. So health is being able to do those things and not pay a heavy price. It doesn't take time away from your family. It doesn't take time away from you. You don't lose a day of work if you don't want to. You don't have to tell your kids, no, I can't go play because I don't feel like it. That's health. That's why health is one of the most important things that we have. And that's why, that saying, the man who has his health has 1,000 dreams. The man who doesn't have his health only has one, and that's to get healthy. That's to get out of pain. So really start to view what your paradigm, what your idea is on health, what you think health is. Health is not a weight. Health is not being pain-free. Those are aspects of it. And if you look at some of my older videos, you'll see that I had this huge double chin, and that's starting to fade away now. So these are things that when you are doing healthy things and you have a healthy lifestyle, they happen for you. And that's what I want for you. That's what Jessica's not here right now, but that's what we want for you. That's why we have invested we've invested in our education and our equipment. I don't even want to say how much money. Integrated Health of Indiana, outside of research facilities, is the only other facility that has a Heidelberg machine. So we can actually read your hydrochloric acid. The closest research facility to us that has this device is in Atlanta, Georgia. So we are cutting edge. We know how to look into the body, and we know how to reverse the damage. So now I can't reverse, arthritic bone changes. If your vertebra have elongated and your discs are gone and stuff like that, I'm not Jesus. We can get you to where you have function. We can get you to where you feel really good. You can move your neck, and we can get you there, and we can get you to where you are anti-inflammatory and you're not making it worse. This is why I say it depends on how far you've traveled down that road, but it is not hopeless. So I've spent a goodly amount of time. I hope that you have learned something, and I hope you start to think differently about your health and the health of your family. Have a great evening. We'll see you next time.